What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JP's on the keys, and there's two each of the video today. We got another treat for y'all. We got George Carlin for y'all, and I know it's a lot of people who are coming on the video who are still on my Blazing Styles videos. Again, I appreciate all the support. Again, I am not allowed. I cannot watch Blazing Saddles publicly. I have seen that. I watched the video in full. I watched it in full like 2 or 3 days ago. One of the funniest movies I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie to you, the movie was hilarious. But we shall get to George Carlin, 7 words that you can't say on TV. And this is from the 70s. Because this man's been doing comedy. He did comedy for like 40 years, over 40 years. So this is in the 70s. So even I'm trying to see what was against PC back then, because some of the stuff that was allowed in the 70s is even nowhere near close to what's allowed now. Like, I don't even know what's allowed now. You can't even say certain. Like, I heard on Twitch, like they will ban you or something. They'll ban you for saying words like simp or virgin. So if you call somebody a virgin, that's apparently hate speech. Or if you call somebody a simp, that's bullying. Yo, I'm telling you, man, all the softies are leading the charge now. All the softies. Like, man, you gotta grow some thicker skin, bro.
Sometimes, well, hell yeah. Sometimes it's okay, but not all the time. And they're the only words that seem to have that restriction. I mean, there are a lot of words you can say whenever you want, you know. Pneumonia! Nobody gives you a lot of... All right, you can't yell it in the hospital a great deal, but what the hell? There are words that you can say, no problem. Topography! No one has ever gone to jail for screaming topography. But there are some words that you can go to jail for. There are some words that we just have decided we will not say all the time. Sometimes, okay. If you're running through the jungle chasing somebody that we're at war with, you can holler them. If you're shooting a criminal, it's okay. It's the all-American thing. Dirty fucking crook. But if you're with the bishop's wife at lunch, it's better not to ask for the goddamn lettuce. You know what I mean? It's just like we've decided there'll be some words we won't say all the time. And I was just trying to find out which words they were. For sure, all of them. I wanted a list. Because nobody gives you a list. That's the problem. They don't give you a list. Wouldn't you think it'd be normal if they didn't want you to say something to tell you what it is? Nobody even tells you when you're a kid what the words are that you're supposed to avoid. You have to say them to find out which ones they are.
And then you get slapped in the mouth if you say them. I remember one time I cursed one time in front of my grandma. Smacked the fire on my... I was like, what you slap me for? You're not supposed to say that. Say what?
Shit! Oh, fuck! That's 2. Oh, Ma, that's enough trial and error, huh? Please, Ma, give me a list, huh? All right, you're 6 years old now, and here's the list of words your dad and I don't ever want to hear you say. Oh, hey, thanks, Ma. Boy, that's going to save me an ass kicking or 2. Yeah, you never know what's going to be on the list. Because it's always somebody else's list.
Right.
You didn't make that up. Somebody told you that shit. They told you, better not say that. So you got to... And you don't know what's going to be on their list. God, people's lists even change from day to day. Some people on Friday night got a list, about 2 or 3 words. Sunday morning, goddamn, there's 27 words. These are the same people 2 days later. Different list. So you got to kind of watch out what you're going to believe from them. The trouble is, I was trying to find out what these words might be. And I wanted to know the ones that you could never say on television. I mean,
You know what I noticed? All the stuff, all of the non-PC stuff, they put it all on Netflix. They put everything on Netflix and HBO. They put it all on streaming services. Because, bro, some of the stuff that's on Netflix now, like I've watched movies like, I watch American Horror Story, or I watch some other MA-rated show. They're N-word all over the place. They're being extra homophobic. They're being all They're being Islamophobic. They're talking about Jews. They're being all types, all the isms that we came up with, all the isms and the is, the xenophobe, the homophobe, the whatever phobe. You know what I'm saying? They just put it on that. They don't put it on TV. They don't put it in mainstream media, and most of the stuff doesn't even get covered in mainstream media. Like they tried to get rid of that show Big Mouth on Netflix. What? You can't. That was my shit. Man. Me and my girlfriend watch that show all the time. Like I got her onto that show, and she's literally watched every season. They tried to get that show out of here. Come on now. It's always the people who are just easily offended by everything that are trying to make the decisions for everybody else. That's not true. It's not gonna work, because then you're infringing upon other people's fun. You know.
Filthy words that are always filthy. There are a lot of these little two-way, double entendre words that have two meanings, words that are okay part of the time. I call them like part-time filth. Some of these words, they're only 50% dirty. You have words like ass. Ass is hardly even a dirty word anymore, but it has a few meanings that you can't say on television. That's what I was talking about. What can you say on television? That's another one of those places where we can't use these words all the time. But some of them are all right some of the time. Ass is all right on television. You can say on television things like, well, you've made a perfect ass of yourself tonight. But you can't say, hey, let's go get some ass. Bitch. Bitch is another word like that. Same kind of word. It's only dirty part of the time. Depends on what you mean by bitch. You might be the lady from the San Diego Zoo visiting one of the Tonight shows, and you might just have a bunch of little canines with you there. One of them is a female. You say, there's the bitch, Johnny, and it's okay, fine. Just don't refer to the singer the same way. That's all. Is that bitch going to do another number? Yes. Animals are fine on those two-way words, and that's it. That's what I was trying to find. The words that were always dirty, not just part of the time, but completely filth. Well, in looking for these words, I kept finding new categories. We have so many ways of describing these dirty words. We have more ways to describe dirty words than we actually have dirty words. That seems a little strange to me. It seems to indicate that somebody was awfully interested in these words. They kept referring to them. They called them bad words, dirty, filthy, foul, vile, vulgar, coarse, in poor taste, unseemly, street talk, gutter talk, locker room language, barracks talk, bawdy, naughty, saucy, raunchy, rude, crude, lewd, lascivious, indecent, profane, obscene, blue, off-color, risque,
all these adjectives,
suggestive, cursing, cussing, swearing, and all I could think of was shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. That's all I had. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. That was my original list. I knew it wasn't complete, but it was a starter set, you know?
Man, oh man. Literally every video I do gets demonetized now because it includes this stuff. I mean, I personally don't care. Maybe when I'm gonna have to learn how to make like content that gets monetized, but I don't really. This is funny, you know. So I like watching stuff. Like a lot of my big videos are not monetized, so it's whatever, bro. I can learn how to work the curve. I can work it when I really want to. Sometimes I just want to react to some stuff, okay? Because I already know since he said those words. Oh, he's getting a limited ad suitability for suggestive language. Limited ad suitability. It's gonna be a yellow mark. If it's not copyrighted, it's gonna be a yellow mark. I already know.
Shit, piss, fuck. Yes, WBAI is the one who played them. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. Now, that was the original list. We've added a few words since then. We've added fart, turd, and twat. And I know there are some other words that many of you are wondering about, why they haven't been considered, why they haven't shown up on the list thus far. We're looking at them all very closely. Some of your favorites might make the list this year. Asshole, ball bag, hard-on, piss hard, blue balls, taint, nookie, snatch, box, pussy, pecker, peckerhead, pecker tracks, jism, joint, Donecker, dork, poontang, cornhole, and dingleberry. Dingleberry, a very popular word. And to my way of thinking, dingleberry, a rather innocent-sounding word. Dingleberry sounds Christmassy to me, you know. Let's put one on the tree, Dad.
These ads into my video. Oh wait, the video's over. Oh, I didn't know the video was over. I know the video was over, but bro, like the extremely PC culture we live in right now is even way more PC compared to what will go on, what it was even in the 70s. That's 40, almost 50 years ago. Just like I was watching Blazing Saddles. You can't even say the F word. You know what I'm saying? That certain F word. You know what I'm talking about? You can't even say that word. You can't. Unless you put it on Netflix or you put it on non-mainstream television, that's the only way. That's the only time you're gonna hear those words. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching American Horror Story. They start saying the F word and they start throwing around the N word just everywhere. I mean, obviously, it was they throw around. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, because they usually never had it on national TV. Just like. They never let you say it on national TV, just like BET. They were playing the old black movies, and when people would say the N-word, they didn't bleep it out. I'm like, they not bleeping that out? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's surprising now because everything is so predicated around how somebody feels, protecting people's feelings, protecting people's, if it makes them feel bad, we can't use it. It's insensitive to people's feelings. It's not. If you constantly have to keep walking on eggshells about how you feel, how you talk, how you move, it's a terrible way to live life because you're living it for other people. Once you stay talking about, oh, I can't say certain things because it's going to offend certain people, and you know me, you know the type of content I know on my channel. I could care less about how somebody feels. I will say it. I will react to whatever. I would say what I say. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it comes to a point where I have a little bit of a somewhat of a brand. I gotta uphold a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And if you get canceled on social media, your career is almost over for this day and age. So I can't be risky. I can't risk getting canceled. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting started. So definitely just please don't let these words dictate how you think. Don't let these people don't let them dictate how you move. It's like I said, somebody got just like I saw one story on Twitch. A girl got banned because I guess she left to go to the bathroom and like her 3-year-old daughter showed up on the stream. And they're talking about, oh, that's exploitation of children. There's the children under 18 allowed unsupervised on stream or something crazy. Like she got banned and she was like a full-time streamer. Like, look, there's an article about that. But anyway, I've talked too much. Thank you, though. Please be safe. Have a great day. Please stay on the grind. I'm out. Peace.